Good morning, everyone. Wendy from Yin Yoga. Moving on to lizard pose. Big stretch, tops of your thighs, the backs of your thighs, also your hips. So we'll be moving into hips, so this is a good way to segue into that. The first option you have, come to the top of your chair and brace your feet on the earth. Breath in, lengthen from your spine. Exhale, let your tailbone drift down into the earth. Inhale, lizard pose. Kick your left heel out in front of you. It's going to sound familiar. Curl your toes. Make sure both of your sit bones are even on your chair and breathe freely. You can keep your hands next to you, but release your shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhale, kick your right heel off the floor. Draw your right ankle over your left knee. Now curl your toes, working your toes, backs of your feet. And start to draw your right knee down into the earth. Now you're starting to open through your hip flexors. Lengthen from your spine. Pull your head back. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift your right heel off of your left knee and place your right foot on the earth. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale your left heel back underneath your left knee. Awesome. The same way on the other side. Inhale, lizard, kick your right heel in front of you, curl your toes. Firm up from the top of your thigh, your quadriceps, and pull your knee into your hip creases. Inhale, lift your left heel off the floor and kick your left ankle over your right knee. Drag your left knee down, pull your left thigh up and out. You probably remember this from figure 4. Now you're opening through your hip flexors. You can feel the difference. Micro bend your right knee, breathe, connect your breath. To release, inhale, lift your left heel off of your right knee. Place your left foot underneath your left knee. Inhale, pull your right heel back, and you're done. I'll demonstrate this in a little bit different way, and then I'll move on to the floor. So do what's right for you. If you feel like you want to try something a little more difficult, give it a whirl. I'm going to place my chair out this way. Oops, it's kind of tilting. So brace your hands on your chair. Step your feet underneath your hip creases. Pull your left foot just to where it's like right underneath the top of your seat and drag your left knee forward. You can stay here or start to pull your right foot out. Kind of like a crescent lunge. I'm actually going to kick out just a little bit further because that feels good to me. Good. Now brace yourself here. Pull your left heel behind you, feel your left glute turn in. Drag your right hip forward so both hip bones are pointing to the back of the chair. Try not to lean too heavily onto the chair, but just make sure you have a good grip. Lengthen from your neck. To release, inhale your right foot forward. Let it step next to your left and step your left foot back. Curl your toes, press down with a ball mound of your feet. You can keep a little micro bend in your left knee. Now drag your front shin forward and drag your right heel back. Pull both of your feet into each other. You're really going to feel this in your thighs. Feel this in the back of my right thigh, my hamstring. I'm definitely feeling a good stretch in my left leg. To release, inhale your left foot forward and slowly draw yourself back up. To move on, this is such a good pose. Drop down to your knees. Brace your hands in front of you, tabletop position. Settle in. Get into your pose. Press the tops of your shins into the mat. Curl both of your toes this time and lengthen from your spine. Inhale, lizard. Pull your right foot up to the inside of your right hand. Your foot is inside your right wrist. I'm going to move my right hand out just slightly and drag my front shin forward to square. Now start to tuck your position. Drag your inner thighs together. Float your nose so it's pointing directly down at the floor. Lengthen from your neck. Breathe here. You can stay in this pose or take a deeper stretch. Breath in. Exhale, step your left foot back. Come up high onto your toes. Pull your chest away from your knee. Pull your shoulders away from each other to open up your chest and firm up from your left thigh. You can keep a micro bend in there just to protect your knees. Breath in. Exhale, drop your left knee down and swing your right foot behind you. Back to tabletop position. You can sit back on your heels, stretch out your spine. Inhale back to tabletop position. Exhale out. Inhale, lizard on the left. Pull your left foot between your hands, close to your left foot. I'm going to pull my left hand out just a little bit wider. Now zip your lower core in. Open up from your chest, so separate your collarbones. You can stay here if you'd like. Kick your right foot back, straighten your right leg, and hold it. Drag your inner thighs together. Feel the power of the pose, the power of your muscles. You definitely feel that stretch in your groin area, your psoas. You can feel a good stretch on my toes, my calves. Full breath in. Exhale, let it all out. Inhale, release, tabletop position. Drag your left foot behind you and down on your knees. Take a deep stretch. Reach your hands in front of you. Press your forehead against your mat. Just rock your head from side to side. Inhale your palms underneath your shoulders and round up from your spine. That's all there is to it. It's a great pose. It's one I kind of forget to do sometimes. I don't know why. Yeah, we'll move through this tomorrow. Probably move on to runner's lunge, which is similar to this, but a deeper stretch. And your hips, your hip flexors, your psoas. Thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Try to get outside if you can. Get a little vitamin D, get some sun. Even if you only have a window at this point, watch the clouds.